Hello, welcome to Business Zero to Superhero, your one-stop shop for everything entrepreneurial. I'm Graham Jules, and in this video we'll be looking at why is it so hard to fund your startup? Finding funding for a startup is hard, but with so many apparent venture capital funds, crowdfunding, angel investors, etc., why is it still so hard for startups to find funding? Keep watching and I'll give you the reasons in this video. Lack of access to investors. The internet has made it easier to connect to potential investors via social media, such as LinkedIn, AngelList, or even Twitter. Unfortunately, investors, by their very nature, tend not to shout out who they are for fear of being bombarded by all kinds of suspect opportunities. Therefore, most prefer to receive their deals via referrals, which makes it hard if you happen to not know any investors. Founders that fall into this category will need to network extensively to build contacts to allow them to penetrate the inner circle of investors' networks. Non-scalable product or service. Most investors are looking for returns, so if your startup is not easily scalable, then many investors will shy away from a deal. Some businesses are just not easily scalable, and as such, they are less attractive to venture capital angels, etc. Also, investors are looking for huge returns for taking all that risk early on, so usually a minimum of 10x returns on their early investment is required. No traction. The dreaded words "too early stage" heard by founders. This means you haven't proved yet that your idea can fly and make sales. Ironically, most investors are risk averse and like to see some form of traction before dipping their toes in. So some sales or a ton of user registrations are going to show them that your idea has legs. Too much competition in the market. If your product or service already exists in some form or other, and you are not bringing huge innovation to the table, it will be hard to attract investors. Many founders underestimate the cost of launching a new business and think they can grab market share from competitors because they are better, cheaper, etc. Most investors understand that acquiring customers is costly and takes time, so if there is a strong competitor in your marketplace, investors will probably shy away. Timing. Your product or service is so new that no one else has done it before. Investors will not like the fact that you're entering uncharted waters. Ironically, early-stage investors will want some reassurance that there is a need in the marketplace for your service. Airbnb famously got rejected 7 times by investors. They simply couldn't get their head around the concept. If this is your startup, you need to work on getting some traction to prove there is a need for your service. Not solving a problem. If your product is cool but doesn't solve a particular problem, investors will find it hard to believe that the idea will work in the real world and sell. It's important to show investors that there's a real problem that you have the solution to. You are not in the top 1% of startups. Harsh but true. Unfortunately, less than 1% of startups receive funding from angels and even fewer from VCs, something like 0.05%. The harsh reality based on stats is most startups do not get funding from external sources. Most start with their savings, credit, or money from friends and family. 99% of startups do not get funding. With that in mind, investors are investing in a tiny proportion of the deals they receive. Don't give up, but set expectations from the start. Services like PUWSP Investor Connector allows you to post your pitch deck to 800 plus investors at a click of a button, therefore increasing your chances of being viewed by a potential investor. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the bad boy below if you find this video useful. Also, check out the links below for more info on PUWSP World, the PUWSP World token, and PUWSP World staking. See you later.